Digital advertising and lead generation are more expensive and difficult than ever. And guess what? Your competition is feeling exactly the same pain. So whether you're a home services contractor, an attorney, a dental clinic, or even a jiu-jitsu academy, this is your opportunity to pass those competitors that are simply asleep at the wheel. Welcome to my channel, guys. My name is Ignacio Falco. I am a Google Ads partner and I've generated over 100,000 leads in my career. And today we're going to share our 3 lead generation rules so you can acquire more customers in a more cost-effective way. But first, what's exactly driving up the cost of advertising? If you guess the economy, you will be right. A shaky economy will lead to the rising cost of living and your operating expenses. And then there's also your competition. Whether you have new or existing competitors with a better digital presence than yourself, they're naturally going to have the opportunity to generate more leads than you. And then there's also adflation, which I made a total different video about this, but that's essentially inflation within the advertising platforms like Google Ads and Facebook. The beauty about these problems is that they also represent new opportunities. Just like with any conflict in life, there's going to be 2 types of people, or in this case, 2 types of small business owners. There's going to be those that look at the economy, they see that things are getting difficult, and they crumble. And then there's going to be the other ones that look at the same problem, they see that things are getting tough, but they also look at the competitors and notice that they're crumbling. So they use this as an opportunity to rise above the rest. And I take it that's you, and that's why you're on YouTube learning about lead generation and digital marketing, because you still want to grow your business, scale your operations, and why not? You want to bring more money home. And while I love that attitude, the problem with that is that it often sets a trap for us, which brings us to my first rule: do not chase individual tactics. I get it. We have a tendency to look at the best competitors in our market and try to do exactly what they're doing. So if they're doing Google Ads, we're going to gravitate towards doing paid advertising. If they're doing SEO, we're going to want to do SEO as well. And if they have a great website, you guessed it, we're going to think that our website is the problem and that as long as we fix our website, we're going to be able to compete with them. And while there's nothing wrong with any of these individual tactics, the problem is that one thing is what the untrained eye sees, and another thing is the entire lead generation system these top performers build behind the scenes. So while we may attribute their success to Google Ads or SEO, the truth is that they're combining all these individual tactics in a systematic way in order to generate more leads in a more effective way. So I'm confident they have an amazing website and relevant landing pages, so they have a great first impression. They have an amazing offer so they can stand out from the competition. They have automations in place so they can get in contact with those leads immediately. They have an amazing sales team so they can close on those jobs more often than not. They have a great brand so they can create loyalty. And sure enough, they have Google Ads, SEO, local service ads, and many other factors that will help them be on the first page of Google. And that's why I'm telling you, stop chasing individual tactics. If you want to compete with the very best in the industry, you need to create an entire lead generation system. Which brings me to my second rule: begin with the end in mind. And don't take it from me, I actually learned this from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. This just happens to be my digital interpretation for your lead generation game. Now that you know that you need a comprehensive lead generation system, you need to begin with a clear and measurable goal. And for this reason, you need to determine what does winning look like for you. In the event that you're at 25 monthly clients and you want to double your business, you need to find out how you got there in the first place. Was it with 100 leads? Well, if that's the case, that means that your new lead generation strategy should revolve around generating 200 leads. And I get it, this sounds very obvious and basic, but I can't tell you the amount of sales calls and campaign audits that I've conducted in which a small business owner doesn't really know what they're trying to get out of their lead generation game. And look, it's not a big deal, we're all learning and trying to get better. I'm just simply trying to fast track your way into a better lead generation strategy. Which brings me to my third rule: keep a compelling scoreboard. And I got this from a different book by the same author. The name of the book is The 4 Disciplines of Execution, or 4DX. And discipline number 3 states that in order to achieve extraordinary results, you need to keep an easy to read scoreboard. Think about any sports. If you were to turn on the TV right now, you would identify within a second what team is winning and what team is losing. Yet when it comes to lead generation, it's the total opposite. Small business owners are often in a position where they have to receive reports from all different sources, paid advertising, organic, website, and anything else that they have going on. And then they're expected to compile all that data simply to understand whether things are going their way or not. With an easy to read scoreboard, I'm going to protect you from all this noise and give you a definitive response whether you're making money or not. And the 3 components of my lead generation scoreboard are the following: the goal that you determine, your results in relation to that goal, and the cost at which you're getting those results for. And if you like the idea of my scoreboard, you're going to want to watch this second video because I'm going to teach you how to build one specifically for your business needs.